So hello students, in this video we will be studying about International Monetary Fund, that is called as IMF. Okay. um, why this is one kind of organization, that is International Monetary Fund. Means the IMF was created for two reasons. Okay, the first reason is that the company can loan money to other countries to help them to build up their economy, as well as and the country would pay IMF back after it has improved its economy. Okay, the second reason was that the countries that are going bankrupt have access to money, so they can save their economy from getting bankrupt. So these are the main two reasons to open this International Monetary Fund. Okay, we'll study about what is International Monetary Fund. So the International Monetary Fund is an organization. It is one kind of organizations. Okay, it consists of 189 countries, involves 189 countries, means working to faster global monetary cooperations. Means they are working for to grow these various countries global monetary corporations, like to secure financial stability. Means yeah, securing financial stability means having a capable of efficiency to allocate resources and assessing and manage their financial risks of the countries, as well as to facilitate international trade. Means to grow the international trade of the all these 189 countries, and to promote high employment opportunities, as well as to stable or to sustainable in economic growth, as well as to reduce the poverty around the world. This is the meaning of International Monetary Fund. Means it is one kind of organizations which involves of 189 countries. Means they are working for to grow or faster global monetary corporations, as well as to provide high employment opportunities, or to develop or to sustain economic growth, as well as to reduce the poverty around the world. This is the meaning. Next, there are certain facts about IMF, means International Monetary Fund. Okay, membership. Okay, there are 189 countries involved in International Monetary Fund, and its headquarters, means it is situated in Washington. Okay, one more, executive board. There are 24 directors all over the in 189 countries who represent their countries through their directors. Okay, staff means employees. There are 2663 from 148 countries. Next comes total quotes. So here total quote means when a member's country quota determines, means here a member's country quota determines its like maximum financial commitment to the IMF. Means it's involves like its various voting powers, and has bearing on its access to IMF. Means the total quota is according to US dollar 650 billion as of 3rd September 16. The present India's current quota is 5,821.5 millions. Next comes additional pledged or committed resource. Here additional pledge or committed resource means it is one kind of assets, includes like cash, stock, bonds. It has US dollars 642 billion. Next, committed amounts under current leading arrangement as of 3rd October 2016. Means the committed amounts means how much amounts they have under leading arrangement. It has US dollar 120 billion, of which US dollar 108 billion have been not have been drawn. Next, biggest borrowers means who has a borrower of outstanding as of uh, 2nd September 16 as a data. Portugal, Greece, Ukraine and Ireland has a biggest borrowers. Next come biggest precautionary loans. Here precautionary loans means providing finance to meet actual or potential balance of payment. Means a precautionary loans means it is one kind of finance providing to meet their actual or potential balance of payment needs of countries with various policies, and is included to serve as an insurance and help to resolve various type of crisis or problems. And these biggest precaution loans have been taken from Mexico, Poland and Colombia or Morocco. Next comes objectives of International Monetary Fund. The first objective is international monetary cooperation. So this is the most important objective of this IMF is to why means it is to establish international monetary cooperation through the various members of countries through a we call as through a permanent institutions. Means these permanent institutions that provides the various machineries or consultations and various collaborations in various internationals monetary to overcome the problems and issues. Next comes ensure exchange stability. Okay, so then another important objective of this is to ensure stability means to have a stability in foreign exchange rate. Means by maintaining orderly exchange, means by maintaining orderly exchange arrangement whether among various members, and also to rule out unnecessary competitive exchange through the depreciations. Next comes balanced growth of trade. International Monetary Fund have the objective to promote international trade. Means so has to achieve its required expansions and through balance growth. This would ensure that the development of production resources and thereby to promote and maintain high level of incomes and uh, employment amongst all its members countries. Next comes eliminate exchange control. Means eliminate exchange control means imposed by almost each and every country. Means the elimination of exchange control has been imposed or means developed by almost each and every country before world war. Means as a device means to deliberately fix the exchange rate at a particular level. Through this such elimination of exchange control was made so that to give encouragement the flow of international trade. Next comes multilateral trade and payment. To establish a multilateral trade and payment system through in the respect to the current transactions between members, means in the place of the old system of bilateral agreement, was another important objective of IMF. Means to provide various multilateral trade and payment. This was the objective. Next is balanced growth. Another objective of this International Monetary Fund is to help the various members of countries, especially to the backward countries, to sustain their balanced economic growth by developing the exchange level of employment. Next comes correction of BOP, balance of payment. This IMF also help the members countries in like eliminating or they reduce the disequilibrium in the balance of payment. Through accordingly, what happens? It gives confidence to the members by selling or lending funds foreign currency through the members of nations. Next comes responsibilities of IMF. Means what are the responsibilities they have? There are three responsibilities. First is surveillance, second is financial assistance, third is technical assistance. Okay, the surveillance, what happens? It is like a doctor. It is like a doctor. Why doctor means it's gather various data and assess various economic policies of the countries. Okay, surveillance means it is one kind of like we call as doctor. Means what happens, this surveillance gather various data of and access economic policies of the countries. Means it set various economic policies of countries. See what happens here. This International Monetary Fund means review countries policy. Means it reviews the country's policy like of national, like regional or global and financial developments. First it assists, first it gathers and reviews the country's policy, on which policy they will review, like regional, like global or economical, financial development. Next comes financial assistance. It is like a bank, or we call as it is it is one kind of called as banker. Here what does it lends to countries to support reforms. Okay, it helps the countries support or to reforms. Here what happens, the International Monetary Fund lends to all members countries under safeguard. Okay, it lends all members countries to under safeguard with international obligations, especially for poor countries. It makes such a loan at lower rates. Okay, it safeguards the countries. How it safeguards means, for especially for poor countries, it makes such a loan at low interest and with a longer than normal payback period. Next, also it corrects the various balance of payment problems. Also, it provides financial support to focus on prevention of global financial crisis and poverty. It also support what are the financial crises made faced by the country, as well as the poverty. Next comes technical assistance. Technical assistance, it is like a teacher. Means like a teacher means what he does, he strength the human skills and institutional capacity of countries. Here what happens, it helps members countries to strengthen their capacity. First he designs and implement effective policy. Okay, he make a strength to of the capacity to design and implement various effective policies, like including in the areas of like tax policy administration, as well as expenditure management, monetary and exchange. He makes some rate policies, banking and financial system, also supervise and regulations various forms of programs. So these are the responsibilities of our IMF.